What is up, everyone? Welcome back. We're doing our one chunk challenge here, and I am atop of our little windmill that we set up last time. I got the big carbon blade spinning now. Turns out it's just the wind, it's a little bit random. Managed to get it most of the times, and a lot of things have happened since last time. Mainly I've been AFKing up here, but while waiting for our void miner to run, I've gotten some little things here and there. Now the first thing, probably the biggest thing, is I got this Glass pickaxe, and this thing allows me to teleport up here, like so, just by pressing a key. Mine's bound to the period button. But I have it set here so whenever the wind gets too low, I can switch it out with this wooden one, which doesn't give as much power, but it's better than no power. So let's jump down here and show you guys a little bit of what else I've had going on. So of course, to make this Glass pickaxe, we had to get our smeltery set up. It's a really small smeltery, but we were able to get the grout. We got the sand from macerating cobblestone, gravel just from the ground, and then the clay we also found some underground. I also made a bunch of other machines. I'm not too sure which ones I made since then. The magma crucible is one of them. So we need to get lava for the obsidian and the glass. Which, for those of you guys who don't know, here's a little recipe for glass. It's a weird thing. It's like osmium plus glowstone plus obsidian. I don't know how it works. But you basically alloy osmium, obsidian, and glowstone. Refined glowstone or refined obsidian. These you get just by smelting down this, which you put refined obsidian dust with the osmium ingot in this little osmium compressor right here. And you just put the osmium and then you put glowstone here or the obsidian. Now, so the main reason we got that was to get the pickaxe, but also while I was at it, I went and made a nether portal. Now, since we're doing the one chunk challenge, we're only gonna have one chunk in the nether, and it happens to connect with one of our neighbors, which is not great. So what I actually did was hold up the chunk boundaries, and this is the chunk the portal was in, so I just went this direction so it's not in their way, and this is the little chunk that we have right here. And we actually managed to have, oops, that's a bad idea. Okay, we have access to some blazing pyrotheum though, which could be useful. You can actually see right there, that's where the portal comes out. That's where the other person's portal, they built their portal first, so it goes to their base, unfortunately. I'm gonna turn these chunk boundaries off. I kind of got used to where everything is. Also, I guess you guys could notice when I'm coming down here, I started digging a lot because I just was waiting, and we managed to dig out pretty much the entire chunk. This little box right here is a mob farm. So we actually had two mob farms. Let me show you the first one. This is the andesite one that we made originally. There's a fan right here, pushed them into spikes with wooden hoppers and collected stuff. This thing was running for about 24 hours and collected this much. It's a decent amount. This new one is much, much bigger. It's basically this entire box with fans all pushing into the same like little system where wooden hoppers and spikes. And this is all we've gotten, which is a decent amount actually. And we've got an ender pearl. I made this one 3 high so it could actually spawn the big slimes as well as endermen. And hopefully we get more ender pearls because that's one thing we don't have a lot of. We finally have enough erodium to make the tier 2 void ore miner. Now this thing takes a lot of this erodium, so first you need 6 blocks here, and each block is 9, so that's 54. And then you need another 64 of these erodium crystals to make 32 tier 2 structure frames. And I got everything set up upstairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go vein mine this stuff. Yeah. Grab that. And as well as those, I'm gonna just take the structure panels right here. So I actually pretty much set up everything here. So this is for the 32 structure panels. Then right here, this is for the actual controller. So for the controller, we need 6 blocks, like so, exactly 6. There we go, tier 2 controller, look at that. Get achievement for that. Let's see, environmental tech, yeah, tier 2. And we can also grab the structure frame one. Nice, 32, like so. That's another quest done, I believe, yep. And then we also have the null modifiers for this thing. So these null modifiers can eventually be turned into speed upgrades or speed modifiers, and these will actually help increase the speed like by 2 times every time we use one. So this is how you make them, except we don't currently have the Mika, I think it's Mika. And so we haven't been able to make this. We can make these, it's pretty cheap. We don't have the Mika, because the Mika you have to make by creating the other version of the Void Ore Miners, the Void Resource Miner. This guy here. And this guy actually produces the Mika, but we currently don't have enough supplies to run one of those as well, so that will probably come later after we have some more materials. So it looks like a little thing. Like this. And then on each of the 4 sides, we put a null modifier. Take our laser core, drop it there. Take our structure panels and place them, just filling it in. And then after that, we have the lens. We're probably going to switch this out. The lens colors, by the way, determines what kind of ores you get. Or it doesn't really determine it, like it makes it easier to get certain types of ores. It's a good way to explain it. I actually need to get another laser core because we need to have 3 for this structure. So I need to go grab that in a second. I don't think we cover up the null modifiers. They should be here. Like so, and then we can put a little scaffolding here for now. Place them across. And then we'll have the controller up top here. So I need to grab that laser core and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the laser core. Bring it down here. And once we place this on top, it should work pretty well. Let's move that. Drop it in, and this. And we can right click, assemble, it says false. Oh, that means he did something wrong. Oh. It's true now, okay. Just seemed to have a little glitch there. So we see it takes shorter. Before it took 400 ticks, so now it takes 80 less ticks, which I think is 4 seconds less. And let's actually go grab... Let's grab a new one, why not? Just to measure the output. We can take this and just put it right here. And that's going to automatically put the stuff it mines in there, drop the power cell on top. So it's going to first fill up, which is going to drain more power, but it should be okay. So it technically drains more power per tick. However, on the other hand, it takes less power overall per ore. And this means we're going to have to upgrade our energy situation either probably later on. I think for now what I'll do is just make more of those wind turbines once we get more iron, and it'll be enough to provide energy for this and probably the higher tier ones as well. One thing I realized I can do is I can actually use these structure frames for the resource miner, grab that Mika, and then just switch back. And then that way we can get this thing to speed up by almost 8 times as fast. Of course, that being said, it's going to drain way more power, so we need to be on the outlook for that and upgrade our power first. Alright, so I think we'll probably end this episode off here. Oh, there's a lot of wisps there. Ouch. Okay, let's go. Please don't see me. Wisps are so annoying. This is the biggest reason I hate living in here. This is magical forest. So I actually managed to do a bunch of quests while I was just waiting. Let me just show you a little bit of what I did. Let's claim these first. Did I not get this one? There we go. So I managed to grab a bit of the mechanism stuff. This stuff was mostly we did on camera. The Botania, though, we grabbed a lot of stuff from here. These are all really easy to do. It's just making this daisy with those flowers. We took 2 of these, grinded them down, put them into this petal apothecary, and then just converted them over, and then we have this really easy Botania setup, which I can show you guys if you want to see more of, but we haven't really been focusing. I mainly did it for easy quests. And so we have a bunch of loot crates that I want to open. Let's kind of do these together here. Wedge door. Oh, that's pretty nice. Apply energetics molecular assembler. This is for auto crafting later on. It's a mana steel. Oh, these are explosives. They are not safe for mining. Okay, some advanced rocketry stuff. Tier 3 crafter, that could be handy. Another generator, I'll take that. Free power. I'll toss them in here. Okay. Hardened casing. An observer. A food. Food's always nice. Concrete. Cryostabilized fluid ducts. Oh, ooh, this is nice. That is a really good reward. Transfers infinite RF, so I don't have to worry about like RF bottlenecks in our wiring. Transformer upgrade. Not sure what that is. I think that's for like the MFFs use, but we don't really use those, so it's not too useful. Flower patch by Botania and some food. I'll take some grilled cheese. Let's drop those out. I'll keep this in here. Go on, hoping for something really nice. Another generator. Chemical thrower. Valerium ingot. Nuclear craft. Supreme pizza. Ooh, that's actually a quest, yeah. Let's see. Feeding hunger. You get a bunch of vinegar and hamburger. Do we have the space? I do. Let's... Oh, we have to choose one? Oh, I'll take the hamburgers. Some impulse ducts. Item ducts, which also transfer RF. A dead bush. That actually might be more handy than we think, because we can't get dead bushes normally. Book and quill. Bacon lettuce salad. Bacon lettuce tomato sandwich. Building guide. What is this? Interesting. I'll have to check that out later. And let's do our last few. Sponge. Elytra. Okay. Oh, it's the bobble version. And convert it over to the good one. Factory block. Some food, slime string, and char suey. Alright. Nothing too special, but I'll take it. And there's some nice stuff in here that we can use later. But yeah, I think that was a lot of loot chests, and of course Rainbow also gets to claim those as well, so maybe he might get something as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. We'll try to make some more progress next time once that void miner starts making some ores, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.